All right, lesson 1, video 3. I just want you to look at the top here where we've got two pictographs. They're actually showing the same information. Books read in April. Same students, Angie, Shane, Paul, Jason, Deanna. Look at the legend, though, or the key, Look at the key. We have one of these books represents one book, and then over here one of these books represents two books. So that's where we're getting a little bit different look on each pictograph. So if you've got a key that has kind of a one-to-one relationship, you're going to end up with more books on your pictograph. You're going to end up with more symbols. But over here on the other one, the scale, or the key, the key is a little bit different. One book represents two books, or one of these symbols, I should say. This symbol represents two books. You're going to have fewer symbols on your graph. Which one is easier to understand? Probably both aren't very difficult to understand. It's more of a personal choice. What kind of a key do you want to use? You want to use the one that's the simplest, but also the one that's going to fit in your area that you want to draw the pictograph. Okay, take a quick look down at the bottom. Two bar graphs, and these are about leaves collected. Again, they're both showing the exact same information. It's just the scale is a little different. If you look at the vertical axis on this one, you can see we start at 0, and then the next line, there is nothing, and then the second line, there's a 2, the third line, there's nothing, the fourth line, there's a 4. So the scale here is 1 square equals 1 leaf. If you look over at the other bar graph, look at the scale here on the vertical side, you start at 0, and 1 square is equal to 5 leaves. Okay, so you're skip counting by 5s, and you end up with a much shorter bar. Okay, when you have a scale that is kind of a one-to-one scale, 1 square equals 1 thing, you're going to end up with taller bars. If you have a scale that is larger, you end up with shorter bars.